Hello, everybody. Ryno here. I'm going to try something a little bit different today, and that different thing is beer. Today, I'm trying beer, and it's not just any beer. This is a peanut butter beer, and a little bit about me and beer. I am not a beer expert by any means. I used to just be the type of guy who would like to go to a bar and say, "What is the fruitiest beer that you have?" There was Sea Dogs Brewing that was down here in Orlando that just recently closed within the last year, unfortunately. But they used to have a blueberry beer, and they would put frozen blueberries in it, and I loved it. So I was always the guy that asked for something like something fruity, and then I started going out to California for work a lot, and I would visit some breweries there and try different things. But it was this one beer in particular. I can't remember the name of it, but we were in a store one day, and I saw like this peanut butter espresso beer, and I was like, well, I don't like espresso, but I love peanut butter. And I said, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna try it, and it was so good. It was like drinking liquid peanut butter. I love peanut butter. So when I came back from that trip, my beer journey all started with me basically looking up to find what any type of peanut butter beer there was available at Total Wine or any sort of breweries around here or anything like that. And unfortunately, peanut butter beer is not super duper common. So I did find some that I really, really did enjoy, like Liquid Bliss by Terrapin, but it's not readily available all the time, so it becomes very difficult. But I try to always type in peanut butter in any sort of beer searches I do, and when one comes up, I want to try it. And I was alerted by one Mr. Craig Williams to this one. This is a brewery that he very much loves in Baldwin Park in Orlando called Tactical Brewing, and they did a bottle drop just the other day, and it's called Reese's Phone Home. So it says brewed with Reese's Pieces, peanut butter, and chocolate. Double white stout. This is an 8.5%. Craig told me about this, and they do curbside pickup. So I went first thing. I grabbed this one because this is a limited bottle release, and I was like, I'm having this tonight. And you know what? I feel like I want to share this experience with you. But like I said, I'm not an expert. I'm just going to tell you how I feel about it. I'm going to give it a try. Let's see here. This is the worst bottle opener ever, but I've got my siffler. I don't remember what this type of glass is called, but let's see. Some of you may recognize this joke. That's a Kylo Ren. It says, "How brave." Made by Lindsay Sellers, a wonderful human being who every now and then makes some stuff for me. But I'm going to do just a little pour to start me off here. It's already, okay, it's not a super strong peanut butter scent I'm getting yet. I'm just gonna go in for a sip. I don't know why I'm swirling this like wine either. Okay, it's good. It's not. First of all, you can kind of see the color here. It's a little clear white stout, obviously, but it's not overwhelmingly peanut butter. I love one that when you drink it, it's like I said, liquid peanut butter. Liquid Bliss by Terrapin. Excuse me, I cannot speak today. Oof, the beer's already gone to me. No. I'm trying to think. There's been some other ones. Like some, I feel like I don't always like when the coffee flavors mixed in. It doesn't always have to be like chocolate either. Give me some the Brewery. If you've heard of that, that's a California-based brewery. They did one that was like boysenberry, and it was supposed to be like a lunchbox. I really enjoyed that one, but it wasn't super. It wasn't like super peanut butter. It was supposed to be like a crustless PB&J. There's a brewery here that's a Florida one. I cannot remember the name of it, but they do have a beer that I keep hoping comes back that I haven't gotten to try, but I've heard this one's like amazing. That's like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich too, and I just can't. It's like I can see the artwork, but it's like off the tip of my head here. But yeah, no, this one I don't dislike. I am definitely getting that Reese's Pieces. There's like a sweetness to it that it's like tastes like that coating. Like the outer part of a Reese's Pieces. You think I say Reese's Pieces because that's what I always say, and I know that's not what it is, but it's easier to say Reese's Pieces than Reese's Pieces. But that's what it's called. I don't know. ET leaving them Reese's Pieces everywhere. No, but this definitely tastes like when you first put the candy, like you pour it out of the bag. It gives me that vibe of like tossing that in there, and but that's not it. There's something else to it too. So it's not the peanut butter and the chocolate. Neither one is overplaying the other one, but there's almost like a okay when I was inhaling that one, I can almost like it's like coming out of the air now. The Reese's Pieces. It's like it's good. This one's good. The carbonation is really active in it. If that's is that a description? I don't know. People make fun of me in the comments below. I don't care. I don't know, but I am going to start this journey. My best friend is a beer master too for this company out in Milwaukee, and I should know better. I should know better. I'm going to learn better. I think it would be fun to do a podcast where it was like a no someone who knows nothing and somebody who knows everything, and then it's like the introductory guide to beer and what that experience is. And you can talk about different stuff. Like I know a lot of people will approach beer and say like, well, I don't like hops, and that I was very much like that. Like, or I would be like, oh, well, I don't like if it's too hoppy. But the thing I've learned is like a lot of people associate hops with bitterness, and that's not necessarily always true. It's kind of also how I've learned that it's about how that gets boiled into it and that sort of process, and that can change the bitterness level. I tried a beer from a brewery, and it was like this was the sweet spot for me. It was called Citra Nelson, so it was like Citra hops and I'm assuming Nelson hops. I don't know. I thought it was somebody's name, so I don't know. But it was from this other brewery in Orlando called Sideward Brewing, and it was like so. I hate this word too. I hate the word juicy. I don't like it. But that is how you describe it. It was like a hazy sort of IPA, but it was very, very flavorful, very not fruity in the sense where like when you drink a Shock Top or a Blue Moon, you really kind of get that orange. It was more like it was more balanced than that, I would say. And I'm not knocking those beers. Those are my go-to. Like if you're like, oh, it's Thanksgiving or you're having a party, those are what I'm getting. I'm sorry, those are the beers in my house. I feel like they're good everybody beers. They're flavorful. I feel like they've got good. Like I don't want to waste calories if the beer is like 2%. I'm not like that person, but my camera is flashing me that I'm running out of memory, and that is just the top off to my day today. So I'm gonna go before I get cut off in a minute or two here, but oh yeah, okay. So the more you pour out, the more see the color's even changing a little bit here too. If you want to see here, right? It's like yeah. I get the chocolate. None of these flavors are overpowering. It's there, but it's not. I think this is kind of a good beer for anybody. Like if you're somebody who'd be like, well, I don't want it to be overpowering peanut butter. I don't want it to be overpowering chocolate. I think this is that nice road. This might be good with like a pretzel, some salty something or other going with it. But I actually ended up getting two of these. I don't know if I needed to. I don't mean to say I didn't like it, but it was $15 a bottle. It's good. This will be a good like sip and watch something. I think it's not like I said. You could easily down this beer. I think so. It's nothing. I know a lot of people get nervous when you hear the term stout. I am one of those people. But I've lately that's my new journey is into the stout realm. Like these like marshmallow stouts or like I said peanut butter marshmallow. I've had a couple cheesecake ones. I had a blueberry cheesecake one recently, but it was like a little bit too much blueberry. It was like it kind of lost the cheesecake flavoring in there, but. I think it's pretty good. I got a couple beers by them. I'll be interested to try. I'm into that. The fact that it's like a white stout, I feel like is really good. It's got a it's surprisingly, I don't know how to describe this. Like every time I take a sip, I definitely get a lot of the bubbles on my tongue. Like there's a liveliness to the carbonation, but it's not like overly, as you can see, there was like no head on this or anything like that. So, yeah, overall, I enjoy it. It is not, I will say it is not like my favorite peanut butter flavored beer, but this does with that said, I feel like after I'm done with this video, I might watch ET and enjoy this beer. So it does definitely have that candy feel, which is really, really nice. So this might be a good one for somebody who's trying to get into the peanut butter beers and stuff like that. But I've got some screwball peanut butter whiskey, and if you've never had that stuff, it's delicious. I might hit that up with an extra shot of this just to kick up that peanut butter. I'll wait till the latter part of it. I don't want to disrespect the beer. I want to have it the way it's supposed to be, but that's that. Let me know what you guys think of beer. I'm going to try and continue to educate myself, so let's all go back later and watch this video and say, how stupid is he later on? He doesn't know anything about that, but I just wanted to share this experience, so I tried that, and let me know if you've got some favorites out there. I'd love to try and find them or search for them or something like that, or keep my eye out for them. What's your favorite type of beer? And I did get some other fun ones today, so I'm probably going to do a couple more of these videos from some other breweries around Orlando. But like I said, I'm no expert. I'm just a regular guy trying to get into beer. So I think the most important thing to remember is to not be intimidated, and you're going to sound like an idiot sometimes, and then we'll have somebody come up to you and be like, blah, 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 and name off all this stuff like you're supposed to know. Just be like, just do what I do, nod, and then just Google it later, right? So that's going to do it for me. I hope everyone is having a great day, and I'll be back with another video in the future. I'll have a link to this brewery in the description down below if you want to learn more about them, and that's that. Take care, everybody.